Good morning. Welcome to a short flow class. We're going to do 9 sun salutations with prostration. So we'll start off in a comfortable seat, closing the eyes, taking a few moments here to settle in and tap into the breath. Feeling the sit bones rooting down as the crown of the head reaches up, creating lots of space around the ribs for the breath to flow in and out with ease. Gently fluttering eyes open, we're going to come into hands and knees. Tabletop position, so stacking shoulders over wrists, hips are over knees, and a couple simple cat-cows. So inhale, gaze goes up towards the sky. Exhale, pushing the round away from you as we round through the back. Sending breath into the back body. Inhale, arching the spine, look up. Exhale, rounding through the spine. Couple more with your breath. Then finding neutral spine. We're going to wag the tail, so peeking over your left shoulder, sending the left hip out towards the left. Come back through center, peek over right shoulder towards the right hip. And then moving through these two spaces, stretching out the side body, waking up the hips. Hug your belly button in towards your spine here, keeping a strong core. And then come back to neutral. We'll tuck toes, taking our hips up towards the sky, downward facing dog. Couple moments here. Strong hands, strong feet. Hips reaching up. Heart melts down towards the mat. And then plugging the hands down and energetically drawing the fingers towards the sides of the mat, engaging the triceps. Maybe we'll rise onto the tippy toes, and then lowering heels down towards the mat. Do that a couple times. And then maybe bending one knee at a time and then the other. Coming back to stillness, maybe dipping the hips over towards the right and then over towards the left. Swaying the hips side to side. And then finding stillness, we'll root the heels down towards the earth. Root that right palm down. We're going to lace the left arm through, grabbing for the outer right ankle or outer right shin. And then spin the chest open towards the right. Peeking up underneath right armpit. Let's switch sides, rooting left hand down, lacing right arm underneath, and reaching for that left ankle or left shin, and then peeking up underneath that left armpit. Coming back to downward facing dog. Either gently walking the feet forward or rising up on tippy toes, sending the hips way back, and then silently hopping to the top of the mat, finding a flat back, and then releasing, standing forward fold, Uttanasana. Once you're here, maybe clasping opposite elbows, allowing the head to hang heavy. Releasing the palms to the ground with a slight bend to the knees. Let's gently roll up to stand. Stacking vertebrae on top of vertebrae. We'll take the arms up towards the sky, gathering hands together at heart center. Coming into Tadasana mountain pose. You can release the palms by your side. Palms face forward, shoulders open, heart open. And tap back into your full breath, Ujjayi breath. On your next inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, swan dive forward. Uttanasana, standing forward fold. Inhale to a flat back, Ardha Uttanasana, and then stepping both feet back, coming into plank pose. Knees can be on the earth in supported plank, or keeping the knees lifted up, engaging the whole front body for plank pose. One breath here. On your exhale, we're going to hug the elbows in towards the ribs and slowly lower all the way down to the mat. Untuck toes when you get there. Drawing the shoulders together on the back. We're going to inhale, reach the collarbones forward, Cobra Pose. Exhale to release. Stretching the arms out in front of you, Prostration. Resting the forehead on the earth. Placing the hands beneath the shoulders, tucking toes. Let's make our way back into downward facing dog. Once again, rising up on the toes, send the hips back, either gently walking feet forward or springing to the top of the mat, coming into flat back and then releasing. Taking the arms up towards the sky as we rise, Urdhva Hastasana. And then taking hands together at the heart center. One breath here, Tadasana mountain pose. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, swan diving forward. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, stepping the feet back, plank pose, supported plank or full plank. Drawing the toes towards the wrist, really firing up that front body. And then on the exhale, lowering all the way down. Untucking toes, Cobra Pose. Exhale, release it down, Prostration. Gathering hands beneath the shoulders, making your way back to downward dog. Rising up onto the tippy toes and making your way to the top of the mat. Standing forward fold. Take the arms wide as you rise. And then gather hands together at heart center. Releasing Tadasana. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, standing forward fold. Finding a flat back on your in-breath. And then stepping back, plank pose. Slowly lower all the way to the mat. And tuck toes. Shine the collarbones forward. Cobra Pose. Releasing down. Full prostration. See if you can release down into the ground, letting all your tension melt away. And then place hands beneath shoulders, rising up, downward facing dog. Come up onto the tippy toes, send the hips back, and make your way to the top of the mat, releasing. Rising up, fingertips to the sky. Once again, gathering hands at the heart. Release hands by your side. Tadasana. One full round of breath here. On your next in-breath, fingertips reach up. We'll take the arms wide, swan dive forward. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, stepping back, plank pose. Lowering down in your own time. Untuck toes. Reach the collarbones forward and up, Cobra Pose. Releasing down to the mat, full prostration, head rests. And then sliding hands beneath the shoulders, make your way back to downward dog. Rise up on the tippy toes, send the hips back. Coming to the top of the mat, release. Reaching the arms up towards the sky. And resting for a breath in Tadasana. Strong foundation. We reach the arms up. And then swan diving forward, hinging at the hips. Inhale to a flat back. Coming into plank pose. Lowering all the way down. Shine the heart forward, cobra. Release it down, full prostration. Sliding hands beneath shoulders, making your way back to downward facing dog. Rising up onto tippy toes, send the hips back. Coming forward to the top of the mat, finding flat back. And then releasing. Root to rise. Urdhva Hastasana, and then gather hands together at heart center. Tadasana, mountain pose, releasing the hands by your side. Palms shine forward, one breath. Inhale, reach the arms up. Couple more rounds. Follow your breath here. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step it back, plank pose. Lowering all the way down. Rising up on your inhale. Exhale to release. Slide hands beneath shoulders. Tuck your toes, hips draw up towards the sky, downward facing dog. And then send the hips back. Springing to the top of your mat, finding a flat back, and releasing on the exhale. Rise up to stand on the next in-breath. Hands to heart center. Reconnect to the breath. Inhale. Arms reach up. Take them wide. Swan dive forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale to plank pose. Strong foundation here. Hands root down. Heels reach back. And then slowly lowering. On your in-breath, Cobra Pose. Exhale to release. Taking hands beneath shoulders, making your way back to down dog. Rise up on your tippy toes. Top of the mat, flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale, root to rise. Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, fingertips reach up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, take it back. Plank pose. Lowering all the way down, untuck toes. Reach the chest forward and up, Cobra. Exhale to release, full prostration. Head rests. And then sliding hands beneath shoulders, tuck your toes. Rising back up, down dog. On your inhale, taking the hips back, jumping up or walking to the top of the mat, finding a flat back. Exhale, release. Keep the arms wide, reach fingertips up towards the sky. Gather hands together at the heart. Releasing, palms face forward, collarbones open, Tadasana, mountain pose. Last round, inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, coming into flat back. Exhale, step it back, plank pose. Inhale here at the top of plank. Exhale to lower. Untuck toes. Shine the heart forward, Cobra. Exhale to release, prostration. Sliding hands beneath shoulders, making our way back, downward facing dog. Rising up on the tippy toes, sending the hips back. And making your way to the top of the mat, coming into flat back, releasing, standing forward fold. Taking the arms wide as we rise up. Gathering hands together at third eye center, at the mouth, at the heart. Bowing the chin slightly towards the chest. Namaste.